Now, when it comes to rock stars, it doesn't get much bigger than Freddie Mercury, and now the late musician is being given an on-screen revival, this time with an Australian twist. Check it out. They were one of the biggest rock bands in the world.
We will rock you. Sing it!
Queen's anthems sold out arenas around the globe, but it was the band's flamboyant frontman, Freddie Mercury, who really stole the show. Now, a Queensland man is set to play the iconic rocker in an upcoming telly-movie, The Great Pretender, Freddie Mercury Revealed.
Yeah, how good is that? John Blunt has been impersonating Freddie Mercury for the past 10 years, and he joins us now. John, do you think that you look like him?
Well, I've been told. Yeah, I've been told that I look like him. So, yeah, occupational hazard. So,
but
yeah.
When did somebody first say to you, hey, you know who you look like is Freddie Mercury?
Well, it was a long time ago. I was actually in an Elvis musical, and we had all of our headshots done for marketing purposes, and everybody that saw my headshots were like, you look like Freddie Mercury. And I'm like, I'm not supposed to look like Freddie Mercury. So, yeah, that's how it happened. So, yeah, it was a bit of an accident, but... yeah, here I am. This is how I look.
So how much of your look is authentic, John? Because I met you upstairs and you were talking about the teeth that you put in.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Oh, so they're not your teeth?
These aren't my teeth, no.
Good.
This is a bit of special effects.
Mm-hmm.
But
the moustache is yours?
The moustache is mine. Sometimes at gigs people do tend to ask if I can pull on the moustache to see if it's real. That's not a good idea.
No.
But no, the moustache and everything else is mine. But I do put the teeth in just for that extra bit of...
As a singer, though, are they hard to sing with?
It's actually quite easy to sing with because generally your mouth's always open, hitting notes and things like that. But talking and things like that after the show makes it a little bit difficult. But singing's easy, yeah.
John, what I think is fantastic is that you have just finished filming this upcoming UK telly movie all about Freddie Mercury's life.
Yeah.
How did you get that role?
Well, it's a bit of a long story. I'll try and condense it down. I went to France a couple of years ago to star in a lookalike competition. It was a generic sort of lookalike thing, and I met a guy over there that ran a lookalike agency in the UK. And it was a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of months ago now, he rang me and said, look, ITV1 are looking for a Freddie Mercury guy. I put you forward and we'll see what happens. And I think it was about 3 weeks later they called me and they said, we need to do a Skype sort of screen test and things like that. So
that must have been awkward.
Oh, it was really, really, really awkward. I was so scared, and I was talking to ITV producers and directors at 10:30 at night in my home, and I'm like, wow, this could happen. So I went on a cruise ship I was performing on, got off the cruise ship. My manager rang me and said, you're going to England, you've got it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So look, when we're looking at Freddie here, and he was such an incredible showman, and he also had a distinct way of speaking because he was, had many sort of backgrounds as well as being English. So how'd you go about mastering how he actually spoke? Well,
it was a bit difficult, but the producer on set basically sat down with me for a while and we just went through lots of different phrases that Freddie used, and I would lock into those when I was...
What did he use? Like what phrase?
Oh, hello, darling, how are you? You all right? Things like that. So on set, he would say things like, if the Australian accent was creeping through, he'd go, cut, hello, darling, you all right? You OK? And I'm like, OK, good, so...
that's great. It's good
to just to get me locked back into the accent. Yeah.
John, is it true that you are such a fan of Queen that you even named your daughter after the band?
Well, yeah. Well, what happened was we were on tour and my wife was pregnant, and I was leaving on the Friday. She was supposed to have the baby on the Tuesday, and she rang me on, I think it was about 4 hours later, and she said, I've had the baby. So we named her Raina, which was... there she is.
Look at that little bubba.
Yeah, so Raina is actually Spanish for Queen. And in Tagalog, she's... There she is.
And her Philippines.
My wife is from the Philippines, and Tagalog is the language, and Raina is Queen. But we named her Raina Taylor May. So.
Wow.
Yeah,
so she's got the entire band there.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. This is such great news. Well done to representing
Thank you so much.
Australia. Look at you, you're a star. The telly movie.
Yeah, Queenslander.
Where are you from in Queensland?
I'm in a place called Ferny Grove.
Fernie, that was you from?
We're all neighbours.
You're all neighbours?
Of course we
We're
are.
all like
Of course
that.
we are.
Well,
Yeah.
Queensland, you should be proud. The telemovie The Great Pretender, Freddie Mercury Revealed, is set for release on September 5. For info and tickets of any of Killer Queen's shows, so you can see John live, go to killerqueenexperience.com. You can go take your teeth out now, John.
Oh, yes, I will. Thank you. Thank you, David.
Thank you, John.
Ahead for you on Today Extra, from a proposal to rumoured pregnancy.